Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Leslie and I like to post lifestyle, budgeting, and motherhood type of content here on the Mother Plan. So for today's video, I am going to be doing a cash stuffing and a little bit of budgeting for my Etsy shop and YouTube paycheck. So if you are interested in seeing how much money we made for the month of February, then stay tuned. Alright guys, so I got my money right here. First of all, let me tell you how grateful I am for each and every one of you. This money helps my family out so much, and you guys have shown me so much love by watching my videos and by purchasing my items in my Etsy shop. So I am very particularly proud of the amount of money that I received from the Etsy shop. I know it may not be much for some people, but for me it's my highest amount that I've made since opening up the Etsy shop back in June of 2020. And you guys, it's all because of these little beauties right here. I made these cash envelopes last month and they were a hit, and it still are a hit, so I am so happy that you guys are enjoying these. I have this one and also the Budget Girl set. So you guys are buying these up. I can barely keep up with you, so I am super happy that you guys are loving these envelopes, and just ask for some patience. I am trying to get you guys order out as soon as possible, but I just want to say thank you so much for stopping by and purchasing anything from the shop, okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and start the budgeting portion. Alright guys, so for last month we did pretty decent. So we made $197 from Etsy and $192 from YouTube, which was a total of $390. So for the month of February, let's go to a new sheet. Etsy and YouTube. So YouTube was $182.23. Yay. Thank you guys so much for sitting there and watching those ads on my video. You guys are awesome. And then for Etsy, I made $494.78. And of course, it would be awesome if I got to keep every single dime of this money, but you guys know we have to do some taxes and we have to do expenses. So the total amount was $677.01. Alright guys, so this breakdown is going to be a little bit different because, as you know, I like to do 30% of the total amount for taxes, 30% for expenses, 25% for myself, and then 15% to stay in the business savings account just in case I have an unexpected expense or have to, you know, do a little bit more buying in the expense category than what I anticipated. So that's what the breakdown is typically going to be. And of course, you know, the benefit of having your own business or control your side hustle pay is that you can manipulate those numbers to fit your needs each time you get paid. So I don't know if you guys saw my video, my last cash stuffing. We had to use quite a bit of money out of our car maintenance envelope because we got in a car accident. Well, my husband got in a car accident and we had to pay a high deductible. So I was able to cover that deductible with the sinking funds. Yay for sinking funds. But we were unable to do his side hustle that he normally does, which involves his car. You cannot use a rental car when you are doing the Amazon Flex. So we did lose out of some pay that I was anticipating on using. So that kind of sucks, but it's okay. So instead of me doing my normal 30-30, 25-25, I'm actually only going to be doing 13% or so for taxes. Now these are rough. They're not exact, so I know they're going to be off by a couple of dollars or so because I just, you know, didn't really want to deal with $2 here, $3 there. So you'll see that it's not exactly 13% or not exactly the other percentage that we're going to go over. Okay, so taxes will get roughly 13%. My expenses we are going to do 28%, so pretty close to the 30% that I would normally set aside. So we will do that, and then the take-home pay, I'm going to just put payroll. We're going to actually do 59% because that's just kind of what was, you know, left over. And the reason for that is because I really needed to use this money this time, you guys. So this will be included into our other income when you see our next paycheck breakdown for the last paycheck of February. So the amount ended up being, for taxes, we are going to do $90. And then for expenses, we are going to do $187. Can I connect my 8 there? What is going on? And then for payroll, which is me, I'm a one-man show here, it's going to be $400. So I just figured $400 would be a good amount that I could use to supplement the income. And I know I am trying my best to use all this money to either do a debt snowball or put back into the business if I need to do a giveaway or things like that. So I was very fortunate that we did have enough money that I could use to help supplement our income from the unfortunate, you know, car accident. So that is what we're going to stuff. I am going to just add that up to make sure we do equal the $677. So $90 plus $187 plus $400 is exactly $677. Of course, we're not going to worry about stuffing a penny, so I didn't even include that. All right, so I am going to get our money and set up for the cash stuffing portion. All right, guys, so I have my money right here. This should be $677, so let's go ahead and count and set up our bank. 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 20, 40, 60, 80, 450, 20, 40, 60, 80, 550, 560, 570, 580, 590, 600, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, and 77. All right, so we have exactly what we need. I am going to set up bank real quick.
I'm here for you. Are you reading every message I send to you? Love is overdue, but you know that I could never give up on you.
All right, guys, so I do have a couple of bucks right here. You're not gonna be able to see that. I'm gonna just keep that out of frame, but that's okay. All right, so the first one is going to be getting $90, and that is going to be our taxes. And taxes right now we have, and you guys, I decided to go ahead and use the little budget sheets that came with this particular binder. So this one came with some, no, not this one. Hold on, I'm mixing it up. My wallet, it came with my cash envelope wallet. So these were free with this. So I decided to go ahead and put it to use. I don't use it for my regular budgeting, but I will be doing it for my Etsy shop and YouTube Pay. Okay, so today is the 27th. And we're going to be adding $90. So I'm gonna put deposit. All right, and we started off, I don't know if you guys can see right there, it says $117, which this should be it. 50, 70, 80, 90, 110, 15, 16, 17. And we're going to be adding 90 to that. And then our total amount is 207. So just to make sure we do a little bit of math here, 90 plus 117 is $207. So I am going to do a 50, 20, and let's do 2 10s because I have tons of them. Now you guys, I am typically not going to be keeping all this money in these envelopes. I am going to, you know, every so often just go ahead and deposit the money in the account, especially when it comes to the taxes and the expenses, because I do use the card to make my expenses. I just whatever I use, I just take out the envelopes and deposit it, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's go ahead and count this on up. We have 50, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 205, 206, and 207. All right, and I'm gonna put 207 here. Okay, and then the next one is going to be 187 to go into our expenses category, which is here. Y'all gonna say, what in the world? Y'all see that? Y'all kept me busy last month, or we'll say this month. I'm hopefully gonna try to get this video out today. Like I said, today is the 27th of February. You guys were not playing and y'all kept your girl busy. I do appreciate it, but I had to use some money for expenses. So, y'all, I had run out of ink. I was just not prepared for the amount of love that you guys showed me on these envelopes. So I do Instant Ink, right? And they are great. Like, I've never had a problem with them. I've been using them for some years, and they typically send me the ink as I'm running low. But y'all, right in the middle of a mass amount of orders, I got, my printer was like, okay, you're running out of ink. Let's go ahead and send you some ink. But it was the weekend, it was the holiday, so it just was horrible. It got delayed. So I had to go out and buy some ink for my printer. So, you know, it was unfortunate that I had to do that, but at the same time, I'm grateful that they had the ink in the store and I was able to get those orders out on time. So that's what these expenses and things like when I do the savings amount, like I didn't do any for this paycheck just because I couldn't afford it, but last month we put a little bit in the account just for savings, and that will be for expenses like this. So I don't know if I need to make another envelope for like a just in case or just use the savings per se, but your girl really needed that money. So I'm glad I was able to have enough money in the expenses category for this time, but it's all good. I had $1 whole left over. So we are going to be adding $107 to this. I mean $187. Sorry. So yeah, I want a little dollar right here. Let's go ahead and add that $187. So I'm gonna just take the $100 bill. We'll do a 20, and I gotta get rid of some of these 10s. So 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 86, and 87. All right, so this should be, when we add our dollar, we should now have $188. 100, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 185, 86, 87, and 88. So we are correct at 188. And I'm probably gonna use quite a bit of this stuff. So with my expenses, like I said, I do use the debit card for that just because it's just easier, and then whatever I spend, I come back and take out the envelopes to have for a deposit. So that's why I like to keep a good little bit of a buffer in the account. So when I first started doing the budgeting videos for the Etsy shop for you guys, I already had just a little cushion in there. So we are good. All right, savings we just talked about. I am not going to be adding anything in this category, but we do have 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, $58. We have $58 in here from last time. And I am going to keep it in the same account that I'm going to be keeping the taxes in. I'm just going to make sure I keep up with the transaction log, for both categories, so I know how much is really for taxes and how much we just have as a reserve. Last one, which is the best one, right? The Boss Lady envelope, which is me. So as you can see, it is empty. So I had $98 in here from last month's pay. I already took that money out and deposited into my account. And that's exactly what I'm gonna be doing this time. I'm gonna just put the money in here for now, but I may end up using this money for my cash stuffing in the next video. So we have a 0 balance right now, and then today is the 27th. I am making a deposit of, oh, you know what? I guess I should have subtracted that, but that's okay. I'll do it for next time, because I deposited into my account on the 2nd. That's what I should have said, but that's okay. Right now there's a 0 balance because I put in an account. I am going to be adding $400, and then now we have $400, and that's exactly what this should be left over. Let's count to make sure. 50, 100, 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 400. So that's exactly $400. I'm going to put that in my little envelope and probably have to use it right away because it's the end of the month and we got bills to pay. All right, so that is it, you guys. I'm super excited. Like I said, thank you to everyone who watched my videos. When you watch those ads, you guys help this channel out so much. All the proceeds from the channel and from my Etsy shop will go to our family directly and helping us get out of debt. So we really appreciate you guys. We definitely use that money this time to pay bills more so than the debt, but I'm just happy we were able to do that with the side hustle income. Okay, so if you guys enjoy these type of videos, please let me know down in the comment section. Also, please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you'll be updated every time I post a new video, which is weekly. And that's it, you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.